Just a quick PSA that this video is timestamped for your viewing pleasure, guys. Today is the long anticipated build guide, okay? I've dropped a build guide the last 2 years, and it is the best builds for every position in the game, all right? So if you guys have friends that need to build, if you need to build for a certain position, you guys have come to the right place, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the best builds for every single position. Each position will have 3 different builds so that no matter what, you guys will find a build that fits your playstyle. All I ask in return is that you guys smash that like button and sub to the channel if you're new. For more banger content, I'm telling you guys, I will help you guys become a better NBA 2K22 player. So without further ado, let's get right into this action, man. All right, so we're going to start with the point guard builds. The hand does not matter. The jersey number does not matter. Now, this is my personal point guard build, okay? So if you guys ever watch me play on stream or in these videos, this is the build that I'm most likely rocking with. It's been the build that I've been playing with for a while, and I've been advocating this as the best point guard build in the game. 5'8", 140 to 145. It does not really matter. I've been telling you guys to do 145 just to make it easier, because when you do 144, it can give you guys 99 speed with ball, but you will have to change a lot of things up. So go ahead and put the weight at 145, wingspan 5'11", and then body shape does not matter. Pick the one that looks coolest to you, because it literally does nothing. I don't know why they continue to include it in the game, because it does nothing. 62 close shot. Now, you don't want to have a close shot, but it's correlated with mid-ranges this year, as you guys can see. I don't know why they did it like that, but it's kind of smart because it forces you to put close shot on. You're going to have no finishing on this build, but your build will still be able to finish. You guys just kind of got to trust me on that one. A 99 three-pointer and then a 79 free throw. Now, it's going to give you guys 38 shooting badges. Here's the thing about this build. This build goes absolutely crazy. It is very, 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 very hard to guard this build. Now, 99 pass accuracy, 99 ball handling, and then a 98 speed with ball. Now, if you guys were to go 140 on the weight, I believe you could drop that pass accuracy too, so you could still maintain Hall of Fame bullet, and then you could also get that +1 to the speed with ball. So if that's something that you guys would want to do, make sure you consider doing that. 79 on the perimeter defense, a 99 steal, a 95 speed, a 95 acceleration, and then a 95 stamina. And here's the thing, the reason that you're going to do 95s is because if you do gym rat, you get the +4, okay? You'll get the +4 to your physicals. So with gym rat, you'll have a 99 speed, a 99 acceleration, and a 99 stamina, and you don't want to waste that by upgrading it if it's something that you can truly unlock, which you can. As you guys can see, 1, 38, 39, 21. Absolutely really, really solid build. I run double limitless takeover on this build because I'm just an absolute sharpshooter, and as you guys can see, we have built a playmaking shot creator. I'm telling you guys, this build goes stupid. It's my personal build, and I'd recommend you guys to check it out. All right, so I know a lot of you guys out there are not comfortable on playing with a build without dunk. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a build that's similar, okay? It's not as good in my opinion, but it's just as good in its own way. From here, you're gonna go ahead and go 5'9", minimum weight, and then a 5'10" wingspan, okay? So as you guys can see, 5'9", 145, 5'10", body type does not matter. Pick the body type that you guys prefer, okay? It's really all an aesthetic thing. Whatever you guys think looks cool, that's what you should go with. So a 54 close shot, 55 driving layup, and then as you guys can see, we're gonna go ahead and get your dunk up to a 75, okay? So that's gonna unlock some dunks for you guys. This is a point guard build that can dunk and is still good in its own way. So go ahead and max your 3. That's gonna put you at mid-range exactly where we need it. So you will have Hall of Fame blinders on this build. 35 shooting, 8 finishing. For the playmaking, 85 on the pass accuracy, okay? So as you guys can see, the reason we do 85 is that's the gold bullet threshold. So you wanna make sure that you at least have gold bullet, 99 ball handling. So you will get the Hall of unpluckable, and then a 97 speed with ball. Okay, so 85, 99, 97. Pretty good spread from there. Obviously, I like my point guard build a little bit better, but I don't have any finishing. So obviously, if you're going to have finishing, you're going to have to sacrifice some things. So a 78 perimeter defense and a 78 steal. Pretty balanced in that aspect. And then a 94 speed, a 94 acceleration, and then a 96 stamina, I apologize. And then from here, you got a little bit of points left over. You can go ahead and put it wherever you want it. I would just throw it on free throw because I know some of you guys play Pro-Am. If you don't play Pro-Am, do not put it on free throw. But if you are somebody who's playing Pro-Am, put it on free throw. And as you guys can see, 8, 35, 35, 16. This is a build that's still going to have the cheese that is the small players in this game with a high speed. As you guys can see, everything's set at 94. So when you guys get that gym rat, you will be solid. From here, the takeovers don't matter. I'd probably run double limitless range again. And as you guys can see, we have built another playmaking shot creator. This one just has a little bit of dunk to it. And I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for a build that's going to give you that advantage in the speed department while also being able to dunk, this is a great build for you. Now, I've given you guys 2 straight short point guard builds, and I know some of you guys out there do not want to play on a short point guard, so I'm going to go ahead and look out for my guys who want to have a taller point guard. For the height, 6'5", minimum weight, and then a wingspan of 6'11". The body shape does not matter. Now, let's get into the stuff that does matter. 59 on the close shot, which you really don't need to touch because the mid-range will go ahead and put it up, but why not? 60 on the driving layup, and then an 80 on the driving dunk. It's going to go ahead and secure you guys 11 finishing badges. Now, moving forward, I kind of just glitched it to 12, but we won't, oh, never mind. 11 finishing badges. Make sure you guys pay attention to that. Now, 89 on the mid-range, 86 on the 3, and then 89 on the free throw. That's going to give you guys 30 shooting. A lot of shooting badges on a taller build. 86 for the pass accuracy, 87 for the ball handling, and then a max speed with ball at 89. So max playmaking almost, except for the pass accuracy. That's 11, 30, 30 from here. This build can play on both ends of the ball. 90 and 90, okay? It's going to give you guys 11, 30, 30, 18. With a 90 perimeter and a 90 steal, you guys are going to be able to impact the game on both ends, and you're a lot taller than the people that you're playing versus. 90 speed, 90 acceleration, and then a 97 stamina. Or you could drop your vertical 1 and then get a 99 stamina. It's totally a preference thing, but as you guys can see, 11, 30, 30, 18. This build's a lot different than the other builds because it's a lot taller. So it's also a little bit slower, and it's not necessarily as glitchy, but you can abuse these smaller guards. If you're somebody who's looking to play 2s, if you're somebody who plays 3s and you just kind of want to have that positional height advantage, this build can really do it for you. For your takeovers, I've really just been rocking with the limitless range, but you could easily do team ratings boost. Let's just go team ratings boost to mix it up. And as you guys can see, we have built another playmaking shot creator. Very, very creative with the names, 2K. Very creative. I like how they mix it up. I like how even though we've switched heights 3 times, we have the same exact name every single time. Now let's transition into shooting guards. The hand does not matter. The jersey number does not matter. Now let's get into the things that matter. So we're going to start off with a 2-weight type build. So 6'6" for the height, minimum weight, and then a 7'1" wingspan. Body shape does not matter. Pick the one that looks coolest to you. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty. So a 50 close shot is linked to the mid-range, so it's going to have to go up anyways. A 70 driving layup, and then a 90 driving dunk. Now, a lot of people are going to say, you know, why not just go to the 92 so you can get all the driving dunk animations? You guys can feel free to do that, but you have to sacrifice a lot in order to get those animations. So I'm not going to do that on this build. I think you guys are going to get more than enough contact dunks with the way this build's set up. To be completely honest with you, if you don't play Pro-Am, you could probably drop your free throw and get that 92 driving dunk. So that's something to consider if you guys want to get all of the animations. I will have a build coming up next that does have a higher driving dunk that will get all the animations, but it does not play as good a defense as this build. Now, 85 pass accuracy, 85 ball handling, 84 speed to ball. So 15, 20, and 28. The reason you do 85 pass accuracy is because, as you guys can see, that's gold bullet, and then 85 ball handling is the threshold to speed boost. Now, 90 perimeter defense, a 97 steal, and then from here, 83 defensive rebound and a 53 offensive rebound. And again, if you guys are somebody who does not feel that they need a rebound, you could easily drop your rebound and get that driving dunk up. I just am somebody who is always preferred to have rebound. I don't know. All my players have rebound, including like my short guard. I don't know. I just can't really help it. You know, I'm somebody who likes to be able to impact the game in all types of areas. So 80 vertical, boom, 94 stamina, as you guys can see. 15, 20, 28, 22, really balanced build. This could honestly be a build that you play to lock with. And that's why I like it as a shooting guard, because I feel like shooting guard builds need to be able to guard a primary ball handler. As you guys can see, we have built a 2-way 3-point playmaker, a very balanced build on both ends of the ball. Now let's get into a build that has a little bit more finishing than that last build and is going to have all of the contact animations. And this is really a build that's very good on both ends of the ball as well. It's just not as good as the other build. The thing about this build system is you're going to have to sacrifice some stuff for things that you want. So this build can still play defense, obviously, but we'll get there. All right, so look, a 99 driving dunk. That's going to automatically force your driving layup to be a 79, and then a 59 close shot. Now, here's the thing. You don't need a 99 driving dunk in order to get all the contact dunk animations. However, as you guys can see, you get a Hall of Fame posterizer with a 99 dunk. There are no players in 2K that have a 99 driving dunk. Go look at the rosters. Zion doesn't have it. LeBron doesn't have it. None of them have it. So it's definitely something worth having. I do actually have this build maxed out, and what I've noticed on playing on this build is that you really do dunk everything. I'm talking like you dunk through people, you jump from super far with the limitless takeoff, and you absolutely go crazy. So I do like this build. This is something that's a really, really good scoring build, and you're not a slouch on defense either, okay? You may not be as good as the other build because you don't have Hall of Fame interceptor, but you're not too far off, guys. Like it's pretty similar in a lot of ways. So it's not something where you're giving up like too much in order to, you know, have that happen. So for your stamina, put it at 92. And then what I would do from here is I would get that steal up just to an 86. Obviously, it's still not going to put you in that threshold for the Hall of Fame interceptor, but it will get you guys in the threshold for gold pickpocket. And as you guys can see, this is a really, really, really balanced build. 21, 28, 28, 14 with a 99 driving dunk, guys. A 99 driving dunk is absolutely crazy. I'm telling you guys, if you're somebody who likes to slash, if you're somebody who likes to finish, if you're somebody who likes to rim run, and really still be able to shoot, play, make, and defend, this is a really, really good build for you. And I would recommend checking this out. As you guys can see, we have built a two-way threat. Not sure how this is similar to Pete Maravich at all, but that just goes to show you that 2K doesn't know what they're talking about. Now for this last shooting guard build, this shooting guard build is a freaky build, all right? It's a build you probably have never seen before, and it's a build I've never seen before, but it's something that kind of intrigued me when I was playing around with the build maker. Now 6'3" for the height, 7 foot for the wingspan, all right? This build is kind of D-Wade-esque. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This build really reminds me of like a D-Wade type build. If you guys are a D-Wade fan, then this might be a good build for you. Or if you're somebody that appreciates his game and knows that he was kind of fire. So look, 40 on the close shot, 92 on the driving dunk, which is going to make your layup automatically a 72. So you get all the contact dunk animations. Now, from here, what you guys are going to do is you're going to go ahead and take your mid-range to a 70. Not sure why that's taking me so long to do, guys. I'm quite tired, so bear with me. 84 on the three-pointer and then a 70 on the free throw. Now, again, if you're somebody who does not play Pro-Am, drop that free throw because you don't really need it, all right? So look, 85 on the pass accuracy. That's going to go ahead and get you guys gold bullet passer, and 85 on the ball handling. That's going to get you guys the ability to speed boost, and then a 92 speed with ball. From here, an 82 perimeter defense, a 90 steal. I'm not sure why I went so high. And yeah, from there, a 94 speed, 93 acceleration, 80 vertical, so you guys can get all the jumping thingies, and then boom, a 99 stamina, and then you still have a little bit left over in which you can throw it on whatever you'd want to throw it on. Personally, I'd probably just put it towards pass accuracy, and yeah, you got like one more you can put on perimeter defense, and then they're just kind of forcing me to put stuff on at this point, and there you go. 17, 21, 30, 18, really, really balanced spread. I'm telling you guys, very, very similar to a Dwayne Wade build. It just looks really good. It's not bad at all. It's a good shooting guard, and it's something that can guard the hash. You're going to be really fast with that 94 speed, get all the contact dunks, and be able to make plays off the dribble. As you guys can see, we have built a two-way three-point playmaker. Again, very creative names, 2K. Donovan Mitchell comparison, not going to lie. Donovan Mitchell, Dwayne Wade. That's kind of what I was going for when I was making this build, so I love to see that shades of. All right, so let's go ahead and transition into lock build. So I'm gonna go ahead and start you guys off with a safe lock build. All right, this is a lock build that is just gonna really be able to play defense, and it's gonna be able to finish. So look, let's get right into it. So 6'5" for the height, minimum weight, and a 7'2" wingspan. The body shape does not matter. Now, let's get into what does matter. 92 driving down. Okay, so this build will be able to get all of the contact animations, and by default, that's going to go ahead and put your driving layup to a 72. You're going to take your close shot and put it at a 37, which is naturally going to happen when you rise your mid-range. Take that mid-range to a 67 now. Not really a high mid-range. I know what you guys are thinking, but it's very easy to shoot in this game. You will be able to green these. So all we're doing this for is to get certain badges. We just want to make sure that we have enough shooting badges. Now, three-point shot, take it to 78. I would honestly drop it more, but then you don't have silver blinders, as you guys can see. So a 78 there, and then a 50 free throw. If you guys are somebody who plays Pro-Am and thinks that you need free throw, then go ahead and drop some other stuff. But I think you guys would be fine with a 50 free throw. Free throws are kind of inconsistent in this game anyways, and pretty much every white free throw goes in. So it's something where even if you just have a little bit of rating, you will be fine. So 70 pass accuracy, 70 ball handling, 65 speed ball. This is a lock build, guys. It's not a point guard build. This is not a build that you want to really be handling the ball with. As you guys know, you get ripped pretty easily in this game. So if you're on a lockdown defender in general, you probably should not be handling the ball, or you're going to be doing your team a disservice. so a 97 steal and a max block. You don't touch rebound on this build. Now, that's the only thing I don't personally like about this build. I'm somebody who loves having rebound, but honestly, a lockdown probably doesn't need to have rebound. I'm just really biased because I love having rebound. Now, 80 vertical, so you can get into that threshold for having all of the driving dunks. And as you guys can see, 17, 17, 14, 23, max block. You have a high enough steal to get every single stealing badge, and then a max perimeter defense. This build is really, really sound on the defensive end. You get all the finishing badges, and then you can shoot pretty well. So yeah, I'm telling you guys, this is a really, really good lock build, and it's safe. No matter what patch comes, no matter what gameplay change happens, this lock build will be able to last you the entire year. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hit you guys with another lock build. All right, now this one is a bit taller. Okay, so what you guys are gonna go ahead and do is go 6'7" for the height, 180 for the weight, and then a 7'4" wingspan. For the body shape, it does not matter. Pick whichever one you prefer. Now let's get into the nitty gritty. So this build is gonna be able to shoot better, but it's not gonna be able to finish as good, all right, because you're only going to have an 84 driving dunk. Now, not bad. You're going to be able to dunk in traffic. You'll be able to make dunks that you need to make, but you're not going to go crazy and get all the contact dunks like the last build. But this build is still good. Okay, as you guys can see, you have a max mid-range, you have a max 3, and then you have a 72 free throw. So you guys have a lot more shooting on this build, and this build can also make plays quite better. You have an 85 pass accuracy, a 70 ball handling, not sure why I went so high, and then a 70 speed with ball. So you do get gold bullet passer. If you're somebody that likes to make plays as a lockdown, this build is going to be a lot better for you. Now from here, you're going to have completely maxed interior, max perimeter, and max steal. From there, you're going to have an 83 block, so a pretty high block to say the least, a 77 offensive rebound, which you guys know is talking my language because you guys know I like to help on the glass, and then a 90 defensive rebound. Okay, from here, 82 speed, 80 acceleration, 75 vertical, and then an 84 stamina. Now, the only problem with this build, guys, and this is the only reason I don't really advocate for the tall lockdown defender builds anymore, is that speed, guys. 82 speed at 6'7" is not horrible, but when you're playing against people like me who have a 99 speed on their guards, you are going to have to keep up with them and play for the ghost contest. The good thing about this build is it is 6'7" with a 7'4" wingspan, so you should be able to get good contests on this build. But I'm telling you guys, you are a little bit slower. You are a little bit slower, all right? You're a little bit slower, so you're going to have to play legit lockdown defense. You cannot get beat or you're a dead man walking because you are not fast at all. The comparisons on this are horrible. Alonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball. I guess you're a ball brother, my boys. If you guys are looking to be a ball brother, this is the build for you. Now, this last lock build is freaky, okay? I'm going to call this build the midget stopper, okay? So look, for the height, 6'1", minimum weight with a max wingspan. Now, guys, the last lock build I just showed you, all right, that build was kind of slow. This build is like the exact opposite. 92 driving dunk, 73 layup, and a 42 close shot. Okay, so you guys are going to get all the driving dunks on this build, but we're not done yet. Okay, we're not done. This is a really, really good build, and you guys are going to see why in just a second. 72 on the mid-range, 80 on the three-pointer, okay, and then, not sure why it took me so long to do that, and then a 70 on the free throw. So that's going to go ahead and get you guys 19 finishing, 20 shooting. From here, 97 pass accuracy, so you will have a Hall of Fame bullet on this build, and you get to speed boost with an 85 ball handle and a 70 speed with ball. Now, the speed with ball is not that high, but keep in mind, guys, you are not a point guard, you're a lockdown. So you can still make plays on those builds that are slower than you. And if you want to put that speed with ball up, you can drop some of the other stuff that I'm about to upgrade. For the perimeter defense, you're going to max it at 80, you're going to take your steal to a 97, and you're going to max your block at 64. Now, from here, 95 speed, 94 acceleration, 85 vertical, which secures you even the small contact dunk packages, and then a 99 stamina. You have 1 point left over, so it does not matter what you put it on. We're going to go ahead and get that free throw to a 76, and boom, 19, 20, 26, 20. Now, you guys are more than welcome to drop some of this speed, drop some of this acceleration, drop some of the stamina, and then put it in other areas. But I'm telling you guys, this is a really balanced build. You can mash on this build because you get all the contact dunk packages, you can shoot well enough, and you have half bullet. No lockdown that you're playing against is going to have half bullet. Look at the badges you get to pick from. So you get a lot of badges. I'm telling you guys right now, this is a really good two-way build, and it's fast. you're going to be able to keep up with these super fast point guards that you're playing against. All of these point guards are transitioning into having a 95 plus speed, and you are right there with them because you have a 95 speed as well. All right, now let's talk power forward builds, okay? Now there's some commonalities in power forward builds, but again, there's definitely some variety in things that you can choose to make different. 6'8" for the height, 210 for the weight, and a 7'6" wingspan. The body shape does not matter. Now let's move forward from here. 92 driving dunk, all right? That's gonna get you guys all the driving contacts. 92 standing dunk. That's gonna make your layup a 72 because that's linked with your driving dunk. And then you're gonna put your close shot at a 53 because it's gonna go up from your mid-range since they coexist. From here, 72 on the mid-range. Make sure you guys do everything exactly how I do it, or it will mess up. I literally had to re-record this because I messed up one thing and then it glitches the build out. 77 on the free throw, 78 3, and then a 72 mid-range. From here, an 85 pass accuracy. The reason you do that, as you guys can see, that is the threshold for gold bullet passer, and that's really good to have if you can have it. 78 on the interior, 87 on the perimeter, 89 on the steal, 94 on the block, 89 on the offensive rebound, and then a 95 on the defensive rebound. So you are maxed out defensively. 22, 19, 9, 34 from here, 77, and then 75, 53, 90, and 90, okay? This is a really good power forward build. This is actually the power forward build that I have maxed out. I've used this build as a popping center. I've used this as a back end to the pick and roll. I've used this build as a corner defender. I really like this build. Obviously, you have all the driving contacts. You're an absolute tank defensively because you're maxed out on D. You can make good passes when you get the ball. And again, you don't really need to be dribbling, guys. A lot of people are gonna say, oh, well, you know, this build can't dribble and you can't do this and you can't do that. Well, guess what? You're going to get ripped if you're dribbling on a power forward build, all right? I'm just going to keep it a band with you. Pick the takeovers that you choose. It doesn't really matter, and as you guys can see, we have built a versatile paint beast. That's exactly what this build is. It is a very good power forward build. Now let's go ahead and get into another power forward build. 6'8" for the height, 210 for the weight, and a 7'6" wingspan. Yes, I know it's looking quite similar, but it's not going to be the exact same. This is going to be for my people out there who say that they want to have a little bit of ball handling. Like I said, personally, I don't think you need it, but I know there's some of you guys out there who are insistent that you dribble the ball. I literally play with a power forward in Pro-Am who is insistent that he dribbles the ball, so I get it. I know some of you guys want to have a build like that, and I got you. I'm going to look out for you guys as well. So look, 18 finishing. Obviously, you're not going to get every single contact dunk package, but again, in order for you to upgrade certain things, you're going to have to drop others. So we're going to go ahead and drop a little bit of that finishing, and then we're going to go ahead and go 75, 78, 67 free throw. 67 free throw is more than green. Free throws are really easy this year. Even if you shoot whites, they're going to go in. Now from here, 85 pass accuracy, a 75 ball handling. Okay, so as you guys can already see, we've made progress with the playmaking. 18, 20, and 20. 75 ball handling, a 66 speed with ball. 72 interior defense, an 86 perimeter defense, an 82 steal, an 89 block, an 86 on the offensive glass, and then a 93 on the defensive glass. And then from here, a 77, 75, 75 on the vertical, and then max that stamina out. And as you guys can see, this is a very solid build. Now, here's the thing about this build, okay? This build is made by one of my friends, Bobby Buckets. He's a really good build maker. But here's the thing that I don't like about this build. Obviously, you're not as strong defensively, and you cannot finish as well. Now, this build can obviously do a little bit more when it comes to handling the ball, but I just don't recommend power forwards to dribble, okay? If you guys are just adamant that you have to dribble, go ahead. But again, don't cry on Twitter when you're getting ripped. But this is a very solid build, okay? It's late, guys, and I'm giving you guys my honest, unbiased opinion. As you guys can see, this is a glass cleaning facilitator with shades of Chris Webber, Anthony Davis, and Jim. Now, for the last power forward build, as you guys can tell, 6'8" is the meta height, 218. Okay, a little bit different weight here, 218 and a 7'2" wingspan. So not a max wingspan, just a little bit different on this build. And you guys are gonna see why really soon. This is gonna be another build that has a little bit of playmaking with it. So you guys just gotta go ahead and pick what works for you. 80 close shot, an 82 driving layup, and an 85 driving dunk. Now, you're not gonna have standing dunk on this build. Obviously, if you're a power forward, you're not going to be underneath the hoop trying to stand dunk all the time, so you don't necessarily need stand dunk, although I would have it if I was you, but I can make a case for you not having it as well. Again, the reason I do 3 of these builds is I like to give you guys 3 different play styles to work with, so regardless of how you play the game, you can come to this video and find a build that works for you. Now, this build is going to handle the ball the best out of all 3 of the power forward builds, obviously. you have an 80 ball control, okay? That's really, really, really solid for a power forward. There's gonna be no power forwards that you're playing against that have a higher ball control, okay? This build is very, very, very KD-esque, okay? You can't really create KD in 2K, but this is about as close as you're gonna get to being able to make KD. I'm just gonna put it to you like that. It's about as KD as they come. 20, 26, 20, 31, okay? Very, very, very KD-esque. And I really like this build, guys. I do think that this is a build that can make plays. This is like a playmaking build. If you guys are somebody who feels the need to make plays for your team, be my guest, and this is probably a good build for you. One thing about all these power forward builds is you can really get any takeover that you like. So that's something that I do enjoy. What I use on mine is I use the extreme clamps on both. And I don't think that you guys necessarily need to do that. Glass cleaning dimes is a really good one because it's almost like having play badge for the center position. As you guys can see, this is a two-way skilled stretch 4. Jay Tatum, Kevin Durant, Chris Webber. Really good comparisons, guys. This is a very, very solid build to say the least. Now, all right, so let's go ahead and talk centers. I'm gonna give you guys 3 different center builds that you can work with and go absolutely stupid on this game with. Now, make sure you guys pay close attention, because if you don't do this exactly the way that I do it, it will not work out for you. And I'm telling you guys, I literally just tried to record and I couldn't make it this way. So make sure you follow step by step or it will not work for you. 70 on the speed, 67. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and put it like this. Okay, put your physicals up first and let's move forward from there. Make sure you copy these physicals exactly the way that I did them. Now, make sure you're copying really everything the way that I do it, okay? It's pretty important for you guys to do, but for whatever reason, when I tried to work top to bottom on this build, it didn't work. You won't have to do this on any other build, but I'm gonna work bottom to top from here. An 85 pass accuracy. The reason you guys are gonna go 85 on the pass accuracy, that is the threshold for gold bullet, which is something really useful to have on centers. As you guys can see, I didn't talk about the defense, but you're a max defensive tank. You don't need to have 99 block. 97, it goes and gets you that half rim protector, and that's really all you need. From here, 70 on the free throw, 71 on the three-pointer, and then a 57 on the mid-range. Now, mid-ranges are really easy to green, guys. I'm telling you, you don't need that high of a mid-range to be out there and be green. You can easily green with a 57. But if you guys don't play Pro-Am and don't see the need for free throw, take it down. And then the same on these next couple builds that I show you that may not have free throw, put it up, okay? It's very easy to drop 2 attributes and then get it right back up and put it on free throw. So if you don't need free throw, don't put it up. And as you guys can see, max finishing. And then you have 1 point left over. I'm just gonna throw it on free throw. 27, 10, 14, 34, okay? I know a lot of you guys love close shot. I've always been someone that's neglected close shot, but in this game, it's actually really good. So this is a build that can post score, it can pop, and it's a really, really defensive tank. You have a 70 speed, so you're not absolutely too slow out there. At 7'1", guys, that is really, really good. Takeover, it's totally a preference thing, and as you guys can see, we have built a two-way facilitator, guys. This is a really, really, really good center build. On this center right here, we're gonna go ahead and drop that height by 1 inch. So instead of going 7'1", you're gonna go 7 foot with a 227 weight and then a 7'10" wingspan, all right? So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do a 70 on the close shot. Not as high, but you still will make all of your close shots. You don't have to have a 99, although the other build has it. 77 driving dunk, 80 driving layup, a 95 standing dunk, and a 90 post control. Okay, so this build does have post control. Here's the thing. I like to give you guys variety. I don't necessarily think that you have to have post control yet this year, but obviously if you can get it, which this build can, it doesn't hurt you to have it. Now, same thing I said on the last build. I'm not putting the free throw up on this build, but if you want free throw, it'd be very easy for you guys to knock that post control down to an 87, 86, and then you'd have almost a max free throw. So if you guys do want free throw, make sure you just knock a few things down. Only problem with this build is you're not gonna have the gold bullet, but you don't necessarily need gold bullet, guys. You don't need to pass like a point guard. Most of the point guards that you're gonna be playing with have gold bullet. Okay, so you don't have to throw point guard type passes. You'll be absolutely fine without it. Of course, if you could get it, sure, go ahead and get it, but you can't have everything. This build is overall really solid. Okay, I like this build. This is the first center build that I posted this year, and it's still something that I see having a lot of success. 28, 19, 9, and 35, guys. Very, very balanced. There's no real weak spot. Again, yeah. Can you make plays off the dribble? No. But no build other than point guards can make plays off the dribble. So other than that, you really have no weakness. You can pop, you can play defense, you're fast enough to guard, pick and roll, and then obviously you can finish really well. And then Oh, I have to put something on free throw, so we'll go ahead and take it to a 27. So from here, the takeovers don't matter. Pick the ones that fit you the best. And as you guys can see, we've built a glass cleaning lockdown with shades of Wilt Chamberlain. What a great shade. And for our last setter build, guys, we're going to go ahead and change it up, okay? I gave you guys a 7 foot and a 7'1". For this one, we're going to go ahead and go with 6'9", 239 for the weight. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Choc, what are you thinking, man? What are you thinking? Look, this build's going to go ahead and get half rebound chaser, which the other two builds don't get. Now, you don't necessarily need half rebound chaser, but again, it's obviously something useful to have. And I feel like that's kind of the theme with all these builds. It's like, yeah, do you necessarily need to have every single thing? No, but if you can get it, of course you're gonna go ahead and get it. Why not? So this build will have the gold bullet passer, and it will actually have a 40 speed with the ball. Make sure you don't put that ball handling up because it will mess you up. Now, this build's gonna have max defense and rebounding, okay? The other two builds do not get half rebound chaser. You can get Hall of Fame rebound chaser by messing around with the weight. You need to have a 99 offensive rebound and a 99 defensive rebound to go ahead and get it. But it's not something where I think it's necessarily worth going out and getting. So I don't do it on every single build. But on this type of build, this is literally a traditional inside center. So you're gonna have max physicals and you're gonna go ahead and really be a tank on all sides of the ball. Now, okay, the mid-range went up, which is why this glitched out, but you will go ahead and have a 97 stamina. And then you get an extra point for the free throw. Nice. So we're going to go ahead and get the free throw to a 35. But as you guys can see, this build is really, really, really solid, okay? 33, 11, 38. This build cannot shoot, no, but this is a back end of hell, okay? You're going to be able to have 38 defensive badges on the back end with an almost 80 perimeter with a 90 interior, okay? This is not for people who want to shoot the ball. This is for people who want to finish and play solid defense, okay? Like I said, I kind of want to give you guys a variety because I want to make sure that I can cover all play styles and make sure that you guys are eating no matter how you guys play. But this is a versatile paint beast with shades of Bill Russell, and this is a very Bill Russell-esque build.